Hello and welcome to the Trombone Tim Studios. I'm Tim Dubin, and today I'm going to show you a really fun long tone exercise that I like to call modified Glissed Remington exercise that's based on partials. So essentially what you're doing is you're doing a Remington exercise, but you're going to move around to a lot of different partials. You're not just going to do B flat and F and B flat. You're going to go also up to D and work those, F and G and or A flat and B flat as well. So you're going to really work on all these different types of partials. So I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of it first and then talk about it. This is really important for you to kind of get your flexibility on for the day, and it really gets your ear working. So important thing to do first is to have a tuning drone so you can really hear it. And so I'm going to put on a tuning drone of a B flat. Okay, I'm going to start here with B flat 4, or fourth partial B flat above the staff. And I'm just going to essentially move down the slide a little bit, okay? And I'm going to show you what I mean. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move down to, after I get done with the fourth partial Remingtons, I'm going to go down to the third partial of the concert F, okay? And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put on F. But the important thing to realize when you're doing this is that you're thinking about where your partials lie. Okay, so remember your third partial, usually on most horns, needs to be a little bit lower. So you're going to be working on using your ear to attune to those things. And make sure you have a tuner out as well. That'll help you set to equal temperament, even though your drone is droning just over the chord. But making sure that you're really getting those right partials. And then you're going to go down to B flat, second partial B flat, and do that whole series, which is in normal positions. And then also down to pedal B flat, first partial B flat, all the way down as much. Obviously, for tenor trombone players, some of the outer positions will be a little harder, but you can still get them. And then after you're done with the lower, then start moving higher. So after you get down to the first partial B flat, the pedal tones, you're going to go up to your fifth partial, your D. Okay, and this is where the trombone essentially gets a little bit tricky for every horn. It's a little bit different. For me and for a lot of people, the first and second position of the fifth partial, so D and D flat, usually you have to either lower them or keep them around the same. And then once I get to C, my fifth partial needs to be raised a little bit. And then so on, the same thing further down the slide. So fifth partial is the one where you're going to need to be most aware of your tuning. I mean, all of them you have to be very aware of your tuning, but this is it's an important one. And then you're going to go up to F, okay, and you're going to go and you're going to remember what you do with sixth partial, and then seventh partial up there, and then eighth partial. You can go as far as you want, but make sure you know where your tuning tendencies lie. This is very important on your partials so that when you get to some music that you're playing, especially if you're playing with a piano player or solo, people's ears are attuned to this equal temperament system. And so you really want to make sure that you're as accurate as possible. And then when you get into an orchestral or band or small ensemble experience, then you switch over to that just intonation and start lowering thirds and all this kind of stuff that really helps with pitch in an ensemble. So this long tone exercise, this modified Remington Glissed exercise will really help you. It'll really stretch your face out, continue to stretch your face out after some mouthpiece work, and get you to playing really beautiful music real quick. It'll also help your airflow. So I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for listening.